The following video is a fictional gameplay scenario created within a military simulation environment. All characters, factions, and events depicted are part of a roleplay experience and do not represent real-world endorsements, affiliations, or support for any organization. This content is used for entertainment and storytelling purposes only. Any resemblance to real-world individuals, groups, or events is purely coincidental, and/or is used in a strictly critical or narrative context. All actions shown are part of a controlled virtual setting designed to simulate tactical scenarios for entertainment only. Viewer discretion is advised. And off we go, as they say. This is today's map. This is our starting position, but more on that in a minute. As far as the planning and briefing and everything is concerned, we've already done a good chunk of it before actually getting on the ground, so we're going to pretty much move as soon as we hit the ground, basically, right? As soon as we spawn in, we're getting in our vehicles and we're moving out, something I haven't mentioned, actually, because we're going rather quickly. I am going to be in a vehicle today. I'm going to play as one of the tankers. I will be driving, I'm assuming, for the majority of the mission, if not all of it. But, yeah. Still, should be fun. Should have some really cool scenes for you. That is the late Yugoslav War, Civil War period. Let me just check the equipment. We have a full-on map. We have grenades and a rifle. Well, rifle, grenades, and a rifle. Però da samo čujemo. To je to, da. Da, so super. Alright, there you go. We can hear each other. Everything is fine. Apart from the fact that the audio device... Alright. Ma obavezno drugi. Mislim, kako? We get to pick the tank that we start with. We're going to be C1, and we're going to have C3 join us in the, well, in that vehicle. Now, what exactly that vehicle is up to debate. See if I have a radio. I do not. I do not have a radio. I'll have a radio inside the vehicle. Now, let me just see if I have the... Yeah, I don't have the repair kit. I don't have the repair kit, that's a bit of a problem. Momci, imate repair kit vi možda?
Kaži, Mate.
Gospodine Majore,
Izvolite.
jel tu negde vodnik Mile? Ilija?
Nisam ga vidio, mislim da je on dole.
I'm trying to see if we can get a repair kit for the vehicle.
Jel me čuješ, Mate? Kakav je problem s uniformama?
DLC uniforme su.
Šta, svima vama?
Kraguj.
Ja imam DLC-eve, tako da meni nije problem. Ali ne mogu da vidim da li je ovo, ne.
DLC, a nije ti, de provjeri od opreme, da ti nije nešto od opreme DLC, uniforma ti iz naših modova, ne može biti DLC. Vidi ako ti je nešto od uniforme.
Meni piše da je DLC uniforma.
Baš uniforma.
T-shirt 6 piše. VRS.
Da, to je iz naših modova, nije to iz DLC-a.
Pa piše...
Yeah, one of the uniforms is a DLC component which some of the players don't have, so... Well, they don't have the DLC, so... they're having some issues with that. T55 is going to be the order of business today, as you can see. It's a wonderful vehicle. Talked about it at length in one of the previous streams. It's
Isto.
Majica.
yeah, I don't have a problem with it, but I do own all the DLC for Arma, so yeah. Nemamo repair kit za tank, samo da znaš.
Da. Sedamnaest granata imamo. Tuga. Provjere duge. Provjere duge.
Testing out the radio.
Ser zavalu.
I talked about this
Provjere duge.
I'm going to turn off the radio on my end. There's going to be plenty of communicating to be done without the long range radio, but I talked at length about the T55, how it was a fairly out of date tank, how there were better armed, better equipped vehicles with more technical, doodads inside it in terms of the fire control system. In terms of generally the electronics in the vehicle, the protection of the vehicle, even the gun itself, the types of shells it can fire, all sorts of things, right? It's not the best tank, but it was good enough for... Reci.
Prebaci dugo na 31.
Prebacio.
I stavi interkom. Interakcije interkom channel i idi crew.
Stavio.
To. Jel me sad bolje čuješ?
Da. My tank commander has lost his uniform, unfortunately. I hope mine is still there. Alright, anyways, as I was saying... Yes, I don't have a short-range radio. I do have a long-range radio, that's fine. And there's plenty of stuff that I talked about when it comes to this tank. The fact that you had it was better than not having it, right? It was never meant to go up against anything like the T-80BV, the T-80Us, etc., etc. It wasn't supposed to go up against the T-90, the German Leopard 2s, the Abramses of the world, etc., etc. It was an infantry support tank. It was meant to, well, pretty much in the name, right? And so it did the job well because it was cheap, you could be mass produced, etc., etc. And so I like it for you know, those particular reasons, and I think it's a rather pretty little vehicle as well. As far as the vehicle behind us is concerned, what is it? Well, according to our classification... No, ja ne čujem. We're having radio problems, like I can't hear anything. But as far as the vehicle is concerned, according to our classification with our military and everything, that is called a medium armored vehicle. That's what we classify it as. It's a medium armor. As far as the more international thing is concerned, well, its designation is BOV, which is Armored Fighting Vehicle. A close equivalent would be an IFV, right? An infantry fighting vehicle. And it's kind of what it is, except not really, because there is a class of vehicle within this, or within sort of the Serbian Yugoslav army and their design of vehicles and stuff that were designated as BVP, Bojno vozilo pešadije, meaning infantry fighting vehicle, right? Or infantry armored, or armored transports, APC, stuff like that. They had that classification and that type of vehicle. This is neither of those. So it's a little bit difficult to define it. Generally, the umbrella term, the medium vehicle, works in a contemporary context. But if you want to sort of look at it in a slightly, I guess, a little bit wider international look, then it's, I mean, it's a thing. It's an open-top, medium armored vehicle that has 3 cannons at the front and is designed to, well, for one, it can shoot down helicopters, low-flying aircraft, etc., etc., but it actually saw more use as a support vehicle for the infantry. So you would use it to suppress enemy trenches, buildings, clear out, like, you know, fortified positions with high explosive grenades, etc., etc., and it was devastating because the 3 cannons of a rather large caliber are... Yeah, you don't want to get shot by that, right? I mean, you can imagine like a Bradley with 3 main guns firing at you. Okay, it's not the same gun, but the experience on the receiving end kind of feels similar, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it is a terrifying little thing when it's shooting at you. The main downside, of course, of the vehicle is its protection and lack of, shall we say, modern electronics, thermal vision, night vision, warning systems, active protection systems, etc., etc. It's showing its age at this point, shall we say? But it's kind of close to what Germany had in the shape of the Gepard, or the Ostwind prior to that in World War II. It's down that sort of roughly that family of vehicles, except this one takes more of a role when it comes to infantry support rather than just suppressing enemy air or providing air defense. It can fulfill that role, but like I said, in the conflict it was more used as a frontline vehicle than as something that stands in the back and is air defense.
3, da li se čujemo?
We're having problems using the radio.
Joksi. Mate, brzina 30, razmak 15, kreni. Tako moćan natpis. Ja nešto moćnije nisam vidio skoro.
Speed 30, distance between vehicles 15 meters, move.
Znači najmoćniji natpis ikad.
Apsolutno. Ja mislim da je iz Rusije inspiracija. To jest iz Ukrajine. Anyways, there's, for YouTube, because of certain, shall we say, internet-related things, I'm not gonna read out what is written on the back of the turret, but if you can read it, it's pretty funny. It's a pretty funny thing. It could potentially be mildly offensive, depending on how you take it, but it's a military joke, yeah. You know, military humor can be pretty brutal, shall we say, and unforgiving. But in a typical Soviet-esque column of vehicles at the back, the T-55 leads the charge for today's mission. We're rocking along with a stable 70 to 80 FPS, playing as T-55 for this mission, and the Republic of Srpska forces in Bosnia, the late 1995 sort of ending stages of the war, and one of the larger offensives in this region. Of course, you'll be able to read more about it in the description down below. I do encourage you to read it. People take their time composing that stuff, and it is pretty important. Vozilo ispred nas vizualno.
To je osmatrački položaj.
Vehicles up ahead, these are friendlies, that's the... Da se zaustavljam na rampi.
Ne. TR1 na zakivalu.
Ne čujem te.
Stani samo.
Jasno. I think he said, I was asking whether I should stop at the ramp. I think he said no, but I can't just run it over. I can't hear anything. I get the feeling it wasn't supposed to happen, but let's look away.
Gospodine majore. Molim.
Sa strane, pošto treba da dođe konvoj, mi ćemo dodemo da ih pošaljemo, vi treba samo da ih ispratite da prođu.
Čekaj, znači mi se krećemo za njima ili... Okej. Izađi van, stani sa desne strane.
Razumem.
Prođi ispod rampe, stani sa desne... Drago, prođi ispod rampe, tenko. Vi stanite sa lijeve strane, da si.
He said, get outside and stand under the ramp, or go past the ramp and stand on the right side. I understood I'm supposed to walk past the ramp.
Ti uđi još malo desno.
Još?
Idi još u rikverc tu, pored drveta, ali s te strane drveta. Dobar. O.
Okay, we're still making way for the convoy to move forward. I'm just going to provide cover here, outside. I understood that I'm supposed to go out of the tank on foot. He meant, you know, leave the base with the tank, not on foot, but slight miscommunication there. Everything's fine, though. Didn't have time, considering we just jumped in, I didn't have time to set the channels correctly on the map. You'll see as we go along, essentially this is going to be our first firing position. The enemy defences are along this trench line, supported by minefields on either side. And the enemy will have anti-tank emplacements, RPGs, etc., etc. Our job is going to be to use this road, attack the enemy from the end of his trench line over here. And what these markers mean is that there is going to be a smoke screen that falls sort of to the side, to the flank, our left flank, as we approach. The infantry will cross this field or tree line or whatever it is over here. I expect it's mostly an open field.
Vidljivost na kilometar i po. Dosta ti je.
Tehnički protokol ili samo zbog FPS-a?
Samo zbog FPS-a.
Ne, potrebe mogu ja na 10.000 bez problema.
Onda dobro.
Told me to reduce view distance because of the FPS, but there's no problem. I can keep a 10-kilometer view distance and maintain a steady 60 FPS at all times, unless there's explosions and stuff, in which case the server starts suffocating, and, well, my view distance is going to change anything. It's the server FPS that's dropping, and ergo, your local FPS suffers as well, but it's not... changing the view distance won't affect that. But basically, I'm flexing the fact that I have a good PC. Jokes aside, though, as I was saying, this is where our lines end. There's a no man's land in between, and Umprafor is supposed to be in this area. We need to just go past them and, well, effectively ignore them. Realistic, right? I mean, you know, what can I say? Unfortunate, but that's how it was historically. And like I said, as we're attacking the first enemy defense line, there will be a smoke screen that's going to get dropped here to cover our flanks, so that the enemy from the side, from this distance over here, cannot engage us, especially if they bring vehicles to the front or anything like that. They can't do any maneuvers to attack us on the side as we're advancing. And we will face them dead on. The infantry is supposed to conduct a flanking maneuver to attack from the end of the trench line over here. We're going to provide suppressing fire to keep the enemy's heads down as they infiltrate the line of trenches. And from that point on, we will support them as much as possible down the line, but it's going to be up to the infantry to bust in right here and start clearing down the trench line pretty much all the way to the other end. After that's done, we have a logistics resupply point over here, and then we're moving onwards. Our next firing position is going to be right here at this road, and we're going to do pretty much the same thing. Smoke screen here, we're providing fire support down this line, and the infantry is attacking here, moving down the trenches. Once they clear them out, next resupply point, followed by the next resupply point over here, depending on where we need to drop stuff off. And then afterwards, we're continuing into the settlement, which is pretty gosh darn well defended, as you can see down the main road. I suspect that one of the biggest and most important things to take is going to be this building and to secure a way in right here to the settlement, but more on that later. This is, of course, going to be the job of the infantry. The majority of...
Jel ide stream?
Snima se GoPro, bit će sutra. Kvalitetan GoPro iz 95. You're just asking if I'm streaming or recording this. I said we have a GoPro that's going to, record this. It's a GoPro from 1955, very high quality. But, yeah, anywho, as I was saying, we're going to attack the Igman squads of infantry are going to attack down here. I believe this is another room for 4 building, because it's marked in green, so they reckon they're going to just ignore it and go around it, and attack further down the line in these buildings until we reach the final position, which is the police station at the very bottom of the map. As far as we're concerned, I don't see any of our markers at the end of the mission over here. I believe our job is going to be to go maybe down this road or down this road, try and support the infantry in their assault on the buildings and on the fortified positions as much as possible, but we will determine that on the ground. Of course, we can't charge in first, because the enemy has almost definitely SPGs, or RPGs, stuff like that down there, so it's not going to be wise to just charge in with a tank, but once the infantry secures their foothold and sort of gets a hook into the enemy defenses. Move a little bit more to the right. And we're in the shade of the trees as well, so it's less warm inside the tank. Problem is we don't have a repair kit that's really going to hurt us. But, yeah. We shall see how that goes. See another one of those BOV fighting vehicles, armoured fighting vehicles, over there, just the same as ours. Love the little flag atop the vehicle. It's horrible, it's useless, and it's a giveaway of your position. But it looks awesome. I mean, you know, M84 tanks, T72s, T80s, stuff like that, with a flag on, sort of at the rear of the turret. I mean, that goes hard, man. You know what I mean? Like that looks absolutely phenomenal. But uff, jest vrućina unutra.
Unutra ovaj ventilator opet ne radi.
Nikad ne radi kad treba ventilator.
Dodo!
A nemam repair kit da ga popravim. Šta sad?
Dodo!
Kaži da.
Je li ima neki električar kod vas da popravi ventilator? Ovaj u tenku.
Teška priča.
The air cooling system isn't working in the tank, of course, it's broken, so it's...
Nisu nam ventilator u tenku.
We're asking for the infantry to help fix the air cooling that we have.
Je li imaš kojeg električara u odeljenju da nam popravi ventilator u tenku?
Asking if there's any electricians in the infantry.
Slab sam u elektriku. Imam ovdje Vukana Ražnatovića, možda on zna. Samo to da pojasnim mikrofon.
Dođi, uđi, popravi nam.
Može ovako. A mislim da malo bolje. Pa onda sam ovdje na yelling, brate, se tako slabo čujem. Hoćeš lepezu da ti dodam, deda? Da se ladiš?
Baci!
Ajde još dolje, Zeljo, Stevo, ajmo 10-15 metara. Sad će da prođe.
They can give us a hand fan, those, what do you call them, those,
Ajmo dole još 10-15 metara.
It's basically like a piece of cloth that you just wave in front of your face to cool down a little bit. With fins and stuff like that. Well, they look like plastic fins.
Vukane, nemoj se mešati sa njima, dođi sa ove strane. On je rekao da pomerimo ljude 10-15 metara od puta. Da. Ja sam to ovako shvatio. Znači nisam shvatio da pomerim 10-15 metara na tamo. Onda bi rekao unazad, jel tako? Pa da.
A što se kopaju rovovi?
Ne znam zašto kopaju, na ne idio nisam. Ne znam ko kopa. Ko kopa rov? Nazad neko kopa. Neko od nas. Digi.
Well, they're digging some trenches over there, not quite sure why.
Nema veze. Ali neće, ne verujem. Čekamo samo da prođe ovaj konvoj. Ovo je naša zastava, a nije. Izgleda mi kao da je na pola koplja, ali nije. Ovo je, zato što ovo nije... Ovo je ovaj, kako se zove... Bankina, pa da, ovo je samo rampa.
I believe this is Eggman 3. They're way up ahead of us. I'm assuming they're negotiating with Emperor or something like that. You may notice this may confuse you. We have C1 and C3. We don't have a C2. That's by design. So yeah, just it's not a mistake on the map. It's just the situation on the ground right now.
Draguj, koliko ti treba za edit?
Pa samo da se izrenderuje video nekih 45 minuta, pola sata, tako. A koliko, zavisi koliko budem skraćivo, koliko budem čačko, ali nekih 45 minuta u prosjeku sve.
Tek će se vidjeti koliki je to hendikep. Nedostatak bolničara.
Got a 45 minute. He asked me, well, it takes about 45 minutes, I said, to edit the video and upload it, run it through Vegas, etc., etc. Nego hoću stavim dole desno da piše kao body cam i da ima timer, ono, da odbrojava kao unaprijed, kao sat, da ide kao u stvarnom vremenu. To je malo, to će biti... Biće baš gaz da se stavi, ali malo komplikovano. Da, pravi datum ovdje kad smo i sad i ono vreme da ide kao minut, 2, 3, 4, malo zajebano, ali probat ću. You'll see, I suppose, because I'm still recording the video live, raw. I'm trying to put a little webcam. Oh, the Smurfs are coming. Tražim dozvolu za dejstvo, šalim se. Oh, there's the Ultramarines, if you will, as alternate joke. Although those transport vehicles really do look like ones from the Warhammer universe. So there you go. There's the Ultra Smurfs and a bus of civilians. Interesting. You gotta hand it to the mission maker. It's details like this that really make you feel like you're there on the ground. One bus went through, waiting for the rest. There's another BRDM of the UN. Just gotta check something really quickly.
Jel to prošlo samo jedan autobus?
Potvrdno jedan autobus samo. Evo ga drugi. No, it's just one bus that went through. This is the second one. Just confirm that. We're waiting for one more. Nisam, ne mogu pročitam odavde.
Tehnotrans Rogatica.
Well, it's a real place, shall we say. The markings on the buses are accurate of the time. Look at that. Oh, there you go. Technotrans Rogatica.
Pa pusti ih u materinu.
Cer, za ovalu! Treći autobus prošao.
Ajmo crveni za mnom.
Dvojka primila. Ajmo momci za zelenima.
Cer kreće. Joksi, ajmo. Za nama. Gas.
Ajmo crveni.
Brzina 40, razmak 30. Kako je čuo?
Čuo, izvršavam. Speed 40, distance 30. And we're on the move. I'm assuming that was the UN evacuating civilians from our area of operations and the village up ahead.
Cer 3, puci marker.
And we're heading on through. Ovdje desno tako.
Da, stani.
Pozdrav junaci.
Pozdrav.
O, deste.
How's it going, folks? How's it going?
Toplo mi pri srcu.
Momci, jel vruće?
Onako. Pakleno.
Jel imate nekog električara da nam popravi ventilator u tenku?
We're still trying to fix that air cooling system.
Deda, ajde skloni se negdje u šumu.
Odmah, vozi desno tamo. Pazi da ne zakačiš nekog našeg.
Ispred kamiona onda.
Da.
Naša vozila, baš.
Da.
Daj, lijevo tamo prema putu.
Da. Tako.
O, narode, ima li vrućine?
Ima, kako nema.
Pocrka smo.
Ne znaš ti možda da popraviš ventilator u tenku?
Ne.
Te. Tolika armija, jednog električara nema.
Nema, brate.
A vast army and not one of them is an electrician.
Što ovaj tank pravi dobru ladovinu, brate.
Pazi samo da se ne nastaviš na uspuh.
Evo Petrović je.
Zato
Petrović, on je
unutra-
električar, on će da popravi ventilator.
Sad ću ja da im pustim malo gasa unutra.
Unutra ko u betonskom svincu.
Rekao, nisam ja električar, ja sam banderaš.
Dostavi. Biće ti lakše. Zaustavi.
Pomoz Bog, braćo.
Nastavi sa kolom napred, ajmo.
Nastavi dalje.
Avalo, ovdje ima jedan. Ima neki
Čuki.
There's the infantry. Catching up to us slowly.
Da li da nastavljamo dalje?
Gledajte. Kutija od komande je u našem kamionu.
This is where we are currently.
Žurujete markere samo.
ne znam, kad uđeš u ovaj inventar od kamiona, piše kutija komande, borbeni komplet komande.
Aha, reci mi, ja sam na lisu, da krenem ka RP1.
Da je to u našem kamionu.
We're going down here towards RT1.
Pokret.
Spreman.
Srećno, braćo.
Hvala, bratićo.
Sretno, braćo.
Ustavljanje, ovako ja pratim levo, iza mene prati desno i tako dalje. Ajmo. Hvala takođe.
Ne bojte se, momci, mi smo vam tu.
Ne brinem ja dok je deda uz nas.
Srećno, momci.
Srećno, deda.
Hvala takođe.
Momci.
Bidding our farewells and good lucks.
Ajmo, zeleno, informiramo se na mene sa desne strane puta. Razmak 5 metri.
Ajmo, Petrović, ajmo. Ajmo, Petroviću.
Ajmo, momci, pokret.
Opa. Tu je sve muzika.
Rano je krenulo.
Uvlači glavu. Evo za nas.
Ne mogu da uvučem glavu, moram izađem iz tenka.
Aj sad.
Ne.
Čekaj. Aj sad.
Ne.
Sad.
Sad može.
Jedan primio. Pić.
We're being called to action.
Ne ispred, sad je nazad. Primio.
Wait, I gotta change something really quickly. I'm sorry, but I need to hear what my commanding officer's saying. And I need to freeze the video for just a second. There we go. Alright.
Jedan zavalu.
Tražim dozvolu za dejstvo topom.
Requesting permission to fire with the main gun.
Šta je rekao?
Ne čujem ja ništa.
Nećeš dugo.
Ne čujem.
Ajmo, idemo. Ajmo, sprint.
Aha, desne. Desne strane tenka, prođi. Mare.
Ter jedan na prijemu.
Mora da ga pratiš.
Can't hear the radio for some reason.
Naravno.
There's the infantry fighting vehicles, or the armored fighting vehicles, whatever you want to call them.
Daj,
Triple.
napred. Putem. Cer 3, guraj napred ka nama. Stani. Primljeno. Daj malo rikverc. Još malo rikverc. Još 0 rikverc.
If you're interested in the driver's POV, not much to see here. Just took a hit of something.
Seri 1 na prijem.
I have smoke up ahead.
Povlačim.
Tere, nazad, 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 nazad. Dobili smo Zolju. Rani.
Just got hit with an
Kreni
RPG.
prema njima, nemoj bok. Uvijek okrećiš prema njima. Punim. Jel imaš alat?
Negativno. Don't really see where the RPG hit. But the turret is damaged, and so is the gun. Gun has suffered light damage, so it's still operational. We can still turn the turret, but like just barely, pretty much.
Cer primio. Cer 3. Idi desno od puta do kamiona.
Yep, driver, there you go.
Desno je od tamo.
Jesu to dobili Zolju?
Ne bih rekao, mislim samo ovi od 12.7.
Ja,
Cer 3, da li se čujemo?
Turn this on.
Cer 3, da li se čujemo? Pazi da ne bi po našima tu.
I have to turn off the engine because we are hemorrhaging fuel while we're stationary like this, so we gotta keep an eye on that. But yeah, there you go. That's also a problem of these vehicles. One RPG hit can be pretty lethal, even with some of the really old RPG variants, which are smaller caliber and.
Cer primio. Cer 3, prati nas, krećemo se kroz šumu, nikako putem. Cer 3, jesi primio? Daj, jel ranjen? Dobro je, čekaj. Cer za avalu. Vozač Cera 3 mi je ranjen.
The driver of the vehicle up ahead is wounded.
Rješavamo.
Draguj, idi ispred njih tamo.
Prebaci se na mjesto vozača i izvuci vozilo. Pokrivamo te. Ajde.
Ani,
Alright, we're gonna cover them as they retreat.
Joksi, još nazad, još nazad.
Nisu krenuli s izlačem još, ja ti zaštavam. Krenuli su nazad. Prešli su put. Na našem položaju su malo pre.
ajde, nazad.
Cer za avalu.
Ani, ispred njih.
Vozilo izvučeno. I... Da, vidim sad. Joksi.
kreći se za tank i izvuci ga. Znači mi idemo ispred tebe, kreći se za tankom. Ne vozilom, peške. Samo da ga izvučeš. Ajde, stani ispred njega tamo. Stani ispred doktora. Stani.
So I'm gonna move up, take position in front of the truck with the medical team, because we gotta cover them as the medics load up the wounded guy and drive off. Sanitet otišao.
To vraćaj nazad. Joksije, se čujemo. Budi kod vozila i popravi svoje vozilo ako je potrebno. Avala, ponovi, molim te. Naravno, stižem. Ajde, vozi do markera Avale. Desno.
Hoćeš uz put ili s desne strane puta?
S desne strane puta.
Razumeo.
Stani.
Slušaj,
Kaži.
znači, ovdje s ove strane puta stojiš i možda dejstvuješ, ja mislim da neće moći da te pogoda. Ako pređeš bliže, gađaju te sigurno.
Okreni tank ka njima. O. Ilija, u kom pravcu su naši sad?
What direction are our forces in right now?
Naši su već tamo.
This is where we are currently.
Imaš alat u ovome.
Na početku rova, deda su.
Primljeno. Right, we found we have a toolkit available.
Meta 2 ide artiljerija prema.
They just gave us a toolkit, so we can start fixing the vehicle when the opportunity presents itself. Alright, thus far I haven't done much shooting of my own, as you can see, but there's plenty of action to be had. It goes to show that the job of the driver can be just as interesting at times, if not more, than the one holding left click on a machine gun. But of course, it's down to your personality as well. I say firing machine gun into the enemy trenches and stuff gets a bit old at times. Firing the main gun is always interesting because there's a bit of manual calculation and work to be done, but machine gun fire is a bit, Most of the time it's suppressing fire that you're doing, and I don't know. Not really my thing. I'm a big fan of driving around like this, and occasionally switching with the driver. Artillery strike.
Doktori krenu za trećim odeljenjem bez vozila, naravno.
Oh, we have medical supplies in the vehicle as well now.
Da li se čujemo?
Oh, that's good.
Ne dejstvuj više, ne dejstvuj više. Ajde da izađemo da popravimo kupolu. Top.
Može, izlazim.
Naprim.
Kupola.
Top, 120 sekundi.
Deda,
Molim.
znači uporište 2 je čisto, tako da možete da pređete da dejstvujete već dole prema uporištu 3 ako ima vizual.
Evo, 100 sekundi.
Ajde.
Pješke idete do tamo.
Pavličar, me čuješ?
Okay, we're fixing the gun.
Mora da nas pošlija, čekaj. Jasne.
Znači, Petroviću, dole su...
Idi, doktori su sad.
Da, dole su doktori sa vašim odeljenjem.
Tamo su doktori, aha.
Da.
Ajme, idem. U kombi tamo, ovdje.
Parkiraj ga, Zlatar 2 tuga, parkiraj i kreni odmah.
Daj mu epi.
Okay, quick little jump cut when the repairs are done, and we are now moving once again.
Dođi još. Idi desno, na put. Sad će stati čim ugledamo rovove.
Jasno. Let's stop as soon as we see the trenches.
Ali, opa, Arma moment. Malo.
Hoćeš još nazad?
Čekaj. R3, povuti još malo nazad. Da još malo nazad. I uđi desno u šumu. I probaj izviriti malo da vidi, da imamo vizualno na rovove. Desno, desno, desno. E tako, pravo. Dobar. Nemam vizualno, ne vidim ništa. Vozi nazad. Der zavalu. Odavde se ništa ne vidi. A sa našeg položaja, na našem markeru smo. Primljeno.
Idi desno do puta.
Ter 3 prati nas.
Tu sam lijevo. Putem.
Da. I'm going left up this road. I'm going to try and take up a position where we can support our friendlies.
Ter zavalu. Jel to artiljerija tuče po našima? Primljeno.
Da, još malo naprijed putem. Stani. Jebote, ja odavde ne vidim ništa.
Ter 3, stani tu pored nas i gledaj tamo niz rovove. Prati markere da ne pogodiš naše. Ti si malo viši.
C3 is gonna be able to hit those trenches up ahead. Imam vizualno na pešadi u rovu, tačno tu gdje gleda safe. Snot. Those are apparently friendlies. I just can't see where the... Ah, there it is. Yeah, those are friendlies. There we go. Yes, and friendly infantry's already made it into the trench. They've cleaned up pretty much most of the enemy defenses. We're here, honestly, the main reason we're here is in case enemy heavy armor shows up, we can engage and have tank duels with them. But as far as supporting this particular line of trenches and supporting infantry while they're clearing it, not really going to happen. The enemy has a metric ton of RPGs, and we can't really get any closer than this, and even here we can't see anything, so for now we're just here in case we need to do something. So you can even hear that the fighting is sort of dying down. A few bursts of automatic fire here and there, a couple of single shots ringing out across the trenches, but nothing serious, no heavy exchange of fire. Not much to do while we're here.
Čujemo se, čujemo se. To tako kažu. Cer zavalu. Primamo vatru sa druge linije. Tražimo dozvolu da priđemo prvoj liniji da bi dejstvovali po drugoj.
Receiving fire from the second line of defences, requesting permission to move up to the first line and fire down the...
Cer 3. Idite sa lijeve strane puta, dođite do rova, nasadite se i preko rova tucite po drugoj liniji. Kako mi idemo sa desne strane?
Razumijem. Od desno od ove rampe još ili?
Znači, nasadit ćemo se na rov.
Da, samo reci desno od ove rampe ili...
Desno, da.
Jasno.
Dobar. Davnaj.
Naš pešad je u rovu ispred, ne smem.
Još napred. Stani.
Izvlačite, brate moj.
Presadio.
Right, infantry, listen up.
Očistite tu ispred nas.
Okasapljeni smo, sad ću ja da sakupim šta ima i da čistim.
Brzo.
Yeah, they have wounded up ahead.
Presadio.
Ne možemo dejstvujemo dalje, imamo samo 2 operativna vojnika. Sve ostalo su doktori, cijelo odeljenje je palo.
Zmaju, samo izvuci ranjene od ispred nas da možemo dejstvovati tokom.
Primljeno.
Man, that was a bloody fight, look at that. Waiting for them to remove the wounded from the trench so we can park the tank atop the trench and fire from there. But yeah.
Tank, to je to, svi su sklonjeni.
Makni se!
Čekam da prođem. To je to, slobodno.
Da penjem.
Ne, da, popni malo.
Ne može tako ili mi zaleta, ako hoćeš malo da ga...
Ne.
Dobro. Ranili smo naše desno.
Jel jesmo?
Zato što je došao ispred cevi, ne znam zašto. Još jedan prolazi ispred, pazi. Prilazi opet jedan. A, bože.
Bolje da ne čuješ dugo. Ajde, probaj popet nekako.
Malo pod ugao ovako, pa da...
Ništa.
Op, a? Šta kažeš? Može malo ispred ako ti treba depresija za top. Odlično. Look at that! I've managed to, like a mountain goat, I've managed to weave and scale the trench. Behold. I'll take a few screenshots of this.
Seri 1 podržava.
That's freaking awesome.
Seri 3, gledaj da podržavaš odjeljenje tamo.
Ovaj nije normalan. Propuzio čovjek ispod tenka dok dejstvuje iz cevi.
Sad?
Da, upravo sad kad si ispalio, on puzi ispod tenka dok...
Jel mrtav?
Nije protrčao, samo preživio nekako.
Idiot.
I was, brave, certainly brave to crawl underneath the tank like that. I want to see if my screenshots are being taken or not. Or if that's working.
Daj, vrati nazad. Idi desno. I tu sa desne strane od bunkera probaj se popet. Tu.
Da.
Dobar.
Op. Pogođen iz olja.
Dobar, stani.
Got hit by an RPG.
Daj, nazad. Nazad, povlači. Seri 1 na prijemu. Izvatimo se. Seri 3, pazi, primili smo vatru negdje iz sektora vaše vatre.
Oh, we just took another... Just Took another RPG. Naši rovu ispred topa, samo da znaš.
Da. Nema topa. Slušam. Imate dozvolu da odete na dopunu. Dopuna vam je na KP-15.
The other vehicle's going in for a refill.
Za avalu. Da još malo napred.
Azimut 160, primamo 12.7.
Vidim. Der 3 mi ide na dopunu. Ne znate li? Dera 3 nema par minuta.
Taj 12.7 i dalje dejstvovan. Tu. Malo levo. Baš tu.
Jel tu?
Malkice levo odatle, čini mi se, po uglu bi rekao. Ali pre ovog drveta što je ispred nas. Znači između tog drveta i tog žbuna što si gađao sad. Desna strana tog drveta. Tu malo uz drvo pribi vatru.
Jel to?
Baš to. Možda prošaraš malo levo desno tu po tom drvetu jer pa i on šeta nekako, ne izlazi iz istog mesta. Rekao bi čak da su dva kako dolazi vatra od tuda.
Tere nazad. Lijevo, pa je uzo... na rov.
Prekinuo se još jednom.
Uz bunker se popne na rov.
S leve strane.
Sa desne.
Jasno. Gore smo. Alright, we're up. We're up on the trench again.
Ajmo ovako. Aj jebem ti Marija.
Pešadija na 2-3 metra od cevi, opet. Still have infantry roaming around the tank for some reason.
Op, mislim da vidim.
Kratak, ali pravac dobar.
Kratak?
Da, kratak je bio, ali pravac dobar.
Tak?
Mislim da je kratak i dalje, ja bih rekao da je to baš daleko, ono visoko gore iz drveta izlazi kao. Desno malo odatle, daljina dobra.
Čekaj, vuci nazad. Cer za avalu. Primamo vatru iz teškog mitraljeza sa neke visoke kote. Znači ovo je sa neke visine. Azimut teki 140 od našeg položaja.
We're taking machine gun fire from somewhere up.
Teraj, desno malo. Ser ti, da li se čujemo? Tu izviri.
Popnem opet.
Da. Ako je doktor tamo, onda okej.
We're in position again.
Mamu mu jebem. Jel vi neku zgradu tamo?
Negativno. Vidim opet sve sljedeću municiju od ovog 12.7 i rekao bi da je baš daleko.
I visoko.
Da. Ali to ima više od kilometara, rekao bi po mapi ovdje. Dobra, ajde, ne baš kilometra, ali ima baš dosta.
Dobro.
It's somewhere up high.
Često ima. Slušaj me ovako.
Probably up here.
Vrati nazad. Čekaj da vidimo gdje smo mi stali. Da, vidim.
Trying to figure out where we can move and relocate to next, because this is all a giant tree. Well, a giant tree. This is all a giant tree. Can't see the forest from the trees, right? There's a lesson in that somewhere. This is all a giant forest.
Tudi ovaj najviši dio rova, vidiš?
Da.
Tu se popni na njega.
Gore smo. Still can't see squat. Wonder if that's a hostile or a friendly position.
Mamu mu jebem. Ako nije...
Azimut 111, kad imaš vremena baci pogled, vidim bodljikavu žicu i nisi siguran šta je tamo, da su naši ušli dotle ili nisu. 112, 111, tako.
Tamo sam upalio već, to je...
Dobro. This we've put a shell in here as well. That's why I was asking for the gunner to look at. Yeah, see. That's...
Jesu naši koji čiste rovove došli do puta prije. Znači da obustavim dejstvo topom.
We're on to ceasefire with the main gun for now. There should be friendly infantry relatively close to this.
Primio.
Ono tamo isto, gađamo onda ovaj desni dio. Daj nas malo lijevo, isto tako preko rova.
Dobro, samo mora siđemo prvo.
A ne, nisam ni mislio da voziš po rovu.
A da, dobro, samo da...
Daj lijevo kroz čistinu, malo da vidim.
Tak tu.
Još. Dobar, tu se okreni po 90. Tako, i popni.
Gore. Op, vidim ga!
Opa, nazad.
Vidio sam ga.
Vidimo dakle je gađa. Potvrdno, liječe se i popravljaju vozilo. Potvrdno. I cer za avalu i mi smo pogođeni, evo popravljamo vozilo.
Top, 2 minuta.
Šta ti radiš?
Top, 2 minuta.
Top, ja ću kupolu.
I idem do drveta jedno 60 sekundi, taman, reću si. I'm gonna be AFK for about 60 seconds. I'll cut out the repairing bits again as well. Oh, there we go, the tank's fixed. I saw where that SPG came from.
Tamo gdje smo bili, reci mi odakle je.
Vidjet ćeš, vidi se Đaković s peskom, SPG 9 je bio.
Koga azimuta?
125, čini mi se, 130, tako odavde kad se popnemo. Mislim da se vidi odavde. Tako je, mislim da je tu negdje bio.
Bojim se da nisu tamo naši.
Desno od tog dima vidimo odavde onu mrežu kamuflažnu.
Koliko desno?
Okreni još malo top. U desno još malo. Tu. Znači desna korica ovog najbližeg drveta ispred nas koju gledaš tu. Pravac dobar, nisam vidio gdje je pala granata. Skreni levo za tipa stepen 2 i nekih 250-300 metara je možda daljina do tog UP-a. U džep, bravo.
Obustavio. Tere nazad. Kaže ovaj da putam po našima.
A onda su ga skinuli umeđu vremenu. So we put around where that SPG-9 came from. Although apparently friendly units are nearby, they asked us to cease fire. Turn off the engine. Opet 12.7, onaj visoko.
Ajde idemo i mi na dopunu.
Dobro, slušam.
Čekaj.
We're gonna go and resupply. Load up on ammo. Soon, but he's getting something over the radio, so let's wait for that.
Cer za avalu.
Why does my radio not work?
Cer zavalu. Cer 1 ide na dopunu.
No, can't hear it.
Vozi na dopunu. Da, P15.
Otiš ovdje nazad pa putem idemo.
Da, put.
Right, just let me check if this is the road. Yeah, it is.
Ne znam zašto, ali imam neki jako čudan osjećaj u vezi ove misije.
U kom smislu? To smo ga kao najbali u buduće sad ili?
Na debriefingu.
Aha. Just follow the road to the resupply point. A gdje ćeš, majku ti? Sabotiraju me štrumfovi. I'm still following the road, right? Yeah.
Cer 1 na prijemu. Čuvajte se tamo.
Eno desno tamo.
Da vidim.
Stani. Stani, ugas.
Ajde samo da zamijenimo tank.
Kaži, vojniče.
Pitanje, majore, jel možemo samo zamijeniti vozilo?
Može, naravno.
Bio
Kako
majore.
bi ne mogli.
Hvala, gospodine majore.
Ma u vozilo, vojniče! Nemoj da te čujem da se kikoćeš.
Gospodine majore.
Stari vodniče, to po muslimanima. Okret.
Tako je. Pitanje.
Pitaj.
Jesmo pogodili šta?
Ne znam šta da vam kažem, ja sam bio ovdje malo spavao. Ali javit ću vam. A sve ste. Malo
Pa vidio sam. Čekaj da prođe malo vremena da dopunili vozilo.
So roleplay wise, we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna wait a little bit.
Vozi nazad.
And we're driving back. We're just waiting for, a little bit of time to go by to pretend like we've resupplied the vehicle. We haven't just switched tanks, but, And we're getting back into the fight.
Jel, tu ko da neko puca po nama?
Ne bi rekao. Nisam vidio ništa.
Da im dovedemo štrumfetu.
Now reinforcements are arriving as well. And here I believe I am turning right, yes.
Sad lijevo.
And now we're going left.
Cer za avalu. Traži dozvolu da pređe Cer na drugu liniju. Čujemo se. Ponovi. Čekaj, jel poginuo Joksi ili... Sapleo se. Čekaj. Stani, gasi.
We've got some technical issues I think up ahead. The vehicle's been destroyed, but I don't think that it's been hit by an enemy. Well, it was a bug or something. So yeah.
Cer 3, da li se čujemo? Šta se desilo sa komandirom? AFK. Kad se vrati, priđite drugoj liniji. Vozi na drugu liniju.
Rušimo ogradu, odnosno rampu. Da, ne.
Opa! Slušaj, idi desno tu. Čekaj. Ej, Ilija, priđi ovu. Ilija, momci, jesi radio, jel se možete razmaknuti da odavde dejstvujemo topom? Razmaknite se.
Može sad, da.
Pređi preko, nasadi se preko rova.
Na poziciji.
Cer, za avalu.
So we've moved into position on the second line of defenses.
Znači, sačekaj da ispužemo od ispod tebe.
There's the platoon commander. Or, no, that's the... Is that the platoon commander or the battalion commander or something like that? Pa iza nas su, ja bih rekao da može. Evo ga, vraća se Zigi pored nas.
Gađam nas lijepo. Zigi, bježi odavde, dejstvujem topom.
Evo idem.
Can see tracer fire on around azimuth 130. Let's see if that's where... No, there's no friendly units down there.
Ajde, probamo ovako. Koji je pravac bio? Ovako ispred nas, jel da?
Tako nešto, da, čini mi se malo više desno da je prolazi, da su poticali odatle.
Desno, ovako?
Tako nešto, čini mi se da su tu da poticali ovi traserirajući. Baš kratko je pala nekih 70 metara ispred nas, možda tako. Drvo zakačela. To je otišlo dalje. Imaš na azimutu 128, 129, tako nešto uz put, onaj UP6. Od tuda primaju, idu svetlići meci isto odatle.
Tamo.
Da, malo levo odatle je bio neki težak PM, ali čini mi se da ih vidim i tamo da su bili isto. To je to, mislim da je tu koliko sam ja vidio. Yeah, I think that was about it. That was about right where that heavy machine gun fire came from.
Cer na prijemu.
Šta je rekao?
Kaže da obustavim dejstvo, da ga ranjavam konstantno, kaže ne mogu da se osvijesti.
Da je rekao gađate po našem, ja mislim da bi poludeo ovdje. Jer najbliži marker je kilometar odatle.
Jel to blizu nas palo nešto?
Ispred nas, ali nije eksploziv, mislim da je 12.7 ili 20 mm ili tako nešto. Uglavnom automatsko je. Saw something land in front of us, but it was either 12.7 or 20 mil or something like that. Let's see if I can spot anything. Let me just lean a little bit to the side. I can't see squat, man.
Evo, ucrtan teški mitraljez.
Jel to CR3 opet operativni gađa?
Cer 3. Jeste vi operativni? A što ne javljate? Onda smo bili u dejstvu. Gdje se nalazi? Cer 3. Lokacija. Avala, slušam.
I have no idea why my radio isn't working. It's not very exciting.
Avala, slušam. Primljeno, gotovo. Cer 3. Prebaci se dole na market meta 9. Cer 3, jesi razumio?
Nova meta za tebe kad si spreman.
A?
Nova meta za tebe kad si spreman.
Gdje?
Azimut 130, tamo gdje si gađao onaj bunker, samo nekih 15 metara levo, možda tačno tu, tačno tu. Još jedan PM je bio. Čini mi se da vidim kao obrise UP-a iza tog drveta, baš kroz krošnju kako gađaš tu.
Aha, onda ćemo to ovako. Navodi me.
Idi levu stranu
Samo
tog
malo.
stabla.
Samo malo. Tu.
Levo još. Tu negdje opredeki, znači leva strana tog stabla što si sad gađao. Tik malo levo uz to stablo. Odlično, ponovi još jednom. I tu si malo desna strana stabla, isto vide se džakovi s peskom, rov, dužinu rova vidim odavde. Mislim, iza tog stabla, ali vidi se iza stabla. Malo gore. To. Pada im, baš u rovim pada. Aj malo desno, malkice desno i kontrolisano.
Malo.
Vidim snajper isto odavde. Levo i gore. Malo spusti i ponovi. Podigni malkice između ta dva. Tu i malo prema desno ga prebuci, našao si mu visinu. Pogodio, bravo, to je to.
Jesam ga skinuo?
Mislim da jesi, ili je lego ili si ga skinuo, ali mislim da si ga skinuo. It's difficult to describe and probably a lot less visible on YouTube than in real life, than in the actual game, but there is a line of infantry that we're firing and you can actually see them. You can actually see them from there, they just popped smoke. Bacili su dim tu gdje si pucao, tako da si pogodio nekog 100%, je sad. Koliko još ima, ne znam, ali eno ide dim tamo. Tačno gdje je pao metak, tu ide dim otprilike. Tu negdje. Ali ovo je ko artiljerija bilo. Iza 3 drveta.
Samo da mi pešadije nema, upalio bi još jednu.
A pešadije ima za 2 misije, ako ću iskreno. Yeah, we have enough infantry here to complete 2 more missions. I mean, look at this. Može ispod tenka.
Možete ispod.
These obstacles.
Tim naši svi odu desno. Prema dole. Ide desno topom.
You can see it. It's just on the edge of your screen. Right now, it's literally on the edge of your screen. There's a bunker there, and you can see sort of... Like, you can sort of make out sandbags. That's what we were firing at. That sort of line suppressing it.
Ko je sad ostao tu? To je Igman 1, jel?
Tako je.
Nemoj da putaš sad ko je ovo baš... Ovo Rusi 41. ovako vežbali.
Momci, javite, kad posljednji prođe, javi. Posljednji kad prođe, javi. Nova! Nova, stavi se na jeling.
Jer me sad čuješ, deda?
Sad te čujem.
Ja sam posljednji, možeš da nastaviš.
Ajde, krenaj tamo. Gledaj sad. Da ih počastimo. To je Azimut bio 131.
129, više 128, tako.
Jel tu?
Pa ne da je tu, nego po ome što vidim ti si im u prozoru bacio.
Ide još.
Da, na tačku onu koju vidim, znači baš u milimetar odavde, koliko se vidi, sad ako ima još nešto okolo ne vidi se odavde. Ali to je baš na tačku bilo,
Ček. Primljeno, gotovo. Avala. Sir 3 obustavi dejstvo.
Ceasefire, that's the order. We are probably waiting for the enemy to... Actually, no, they're already there. I reckon we're waiting for friendly units to move in closer. They're about to probably begin their attack. Yeah.
Der za Igman. Pitanje, je se odbijalo od drveća od Cera 3 ili od Cera 1? Primljeno, gotovo. Znači nismo mi problem.
Ma nema šanse između nas i njih nema ničega, I po karti ovako vizualno imaš tačan... Čisto ima vizualno odavde, vidim sve, levo desno, nema šanse da od nas.
Ide jedna još malo dalje. Vidimo obrise, sad ne znam jesu to tranšeje ili nisu. Da jesu.
Pa ja bih rekao da jesu.
Pa je otišla malo.
To bi trebalo da je taj UP6 sve.
Da.
That should be UP6 or fortified position 6 that we're seeing from here and we're laying down fire on. Sve ću na komandira na sekund, samo da probam ako radi nešto. Jel se čuje na dugo je nešto pričaju?
Koja je veza tamo? 30?
31.
31? Stavi 30.
Ništa još.
Ne pričaju ništa.
I still can't hear it.
Probaj samo aktivirati.
Ništa. Yeah, I tried just tapping it, but I can't hear a bloody thing. Still can't hear anything.
Ujebote, šta je ovo? Mislim da su pobijeni.
Samo čiji?
Naši. Ne čujem nikog na dugoj.
Holy smokes.
CR3. Jel imaš vizualno na naše? Mislim da su poklopljeni naši.
I think artillery landed in their pockets.
Jesu naši poklopljeni? Veselje.
Ne radi meni veza nikako. Ni na jednom mjestu u tenku. Probao sam i 30, 31 i...
Privlačimo se, prijem.
Izvini.
Slušaj.
Slušam.
Ajmo ovako.
Alright, let's go like this. I can't get my radio to work no matter what I do. But let's hear what the commander has to say. The medical...
Idemo ovako, privlačimo se tamo desnom stranom. Idemo prema njima.
Ovaj kamion gdje je prošao sad otprilike. Zaobiđem kamione, nastavljam dalje ili...
Da. Pazi.
Da.
Ne obilaziš kamione, tamo je minirano.
Jasno.
Prelaziš tu, preko rova. Ponovi. Odlično. Der zavalu, kojim putem da idemo prema ovom objektu. Primljeno, gotovo. Nastavi tim putem. Pazi samo na ranjene.
Jasno, gledam.
Leže ranjeni. Ajoj, vidi ovo. Majko sveta, idi s desne strane.
Desne strane kuće?
Ne, nemoj.
Dobro.
Lijeve strane idi.
Left side of this building is where we're gonna park.
Stani. Aj jebem ti. Primljeno. Daj, izviri malo.
Deda, napred ispred tebe, ove srušene kuće, popaljene, tu su ušli naši, ali kako se zove, nisu povukli markere jer ove kuće nisu ucrtane. A ako kreneš malo napred i desno, tu ti je ovaj, kako se zove, osmatrački položaj broj 3, meta G2. Izgleda da naši ulaze tamo, tako da sve ovdje, evo ih, povukli su markere. Ispred nas su ti sve naši, morao bi još malo da ideš napred da nađeš što da gađaš.
Može. Hvala ti. Teraj pravo.
Okay, so up ahead, both left and right, we have friendly units. They've just moved their markers, and we're going to need to move further up the road in order to find targets. That's the,
Tu stani na ovu raskrsniku.
Razumem.
Tu stani da su zaklonjeni. Ser 1 na prijemu.
You can hear the enemies on the right flank.
Kriva veza. Ser 1 na prijemu. Na krivoj vezi sam pričao. Po UP6 slobodno. Povuci nazad.
Još?
Stani.
Ovdje imamo jednog našeg.
Dati se, tamo. Obustavi po uporištu 6, obustavi po 6. Stani.
Krov gore. Azimut 139.
139.
Krov gore, je li to naš ili...
Ne.
On nije nešto bistar.
Slušam. Potvrdno. Šta je ovo bilo sad?
Ja bih rekao minobacač.
Ja bih rekao.
Jeste, sigurno.
Ajde malo izviri da ne opreljim naše.
Čisto levo, može.
Stani. Nazad malo, Likar. Dobar. Povuci. Ponovo. Stani.
This is a fire drill that you practice as tankers in pretty much, well, real world too, but in the game as well. It's effectively done without any communication with the tank. With the tank commander. when he tells you to peek out, fire, this is sort of an automatic thing that you practice. So you peek out, he tells you when to stop, he fires his shell. Once he fires his shell, you take over as, well, you make an executive decision, shall we say, to pull back while he's reloading the gun. You have the safety of cover behind you, so you do this over and over again. And he just tells you up, and then you peek again, fire, then you know, he doesn't have to tell you to go back. As soon as you see the tank gun fire, you immediately put it in reverse and go. It's simple, like, it's stupidly simple, but it will save lives, because there's no delay between, you know, him firing and telling you to go back. You know, it just happens automatically, like, you're on the same wavelength, essentially, and, yeah, there you go.
Turni naprijed da podržimo pješadiju. Stani.
Ajmo, crveni. Ajmo.
Rakiću!
Hoćeš naprijed neki pola metra da ga vidiš bolje.
A?
Hoćeš naprijed neki pola metra da ga vidiš bolje.
Da. Over.
Ask him if you wanted me to advance by about half a meter or so you can see the bunker a little bit better from here.
Je li ovo naš ili njihov u kući?
Naš, ja bih rekao, pokretnji. Da, trebalo bi da ima jedan levo od nas.
Ne, desno od nas.
Desno, izvini, gledam na karti. Desno, da.
Srušena kuća, aha.
Da, Igman 1.
Dobre, to su naši.
Yeah, right side from us should be Igman 1. Pretty sure it's friendlies over there.
Ovdje do njih. Obučavi.
And hold here.
Slušaj.
Da?
Stanite kod uporišta 6 i gađajte uporište 7. Samo pazite da ne pogodite naše. Naši su u uporištu 6. Pazi.
No, that's not for us. Oh, it's not for me, I mean.
Nazad. Dobar. Nešto je od tamo gađalo. Neki bestrezajac.
We have an SPG-9 up ahead. I fired, I believe, in our general direction, but you don't really see it from here.
Obustavljeno. Cer zavalu. Negdje iz pravca stare pilane, neki bestrzajac ili nešto slično. Postoji. Negativno, ne mogu sa desne strane. Ne dozvoljavam teren.
So we can't move to the right side, the terrain won't allow it, as you can see.
Stvari, ajde malo izaći. Uđi tu između dve kuće.
S desne strane ovdje.
Da. Čekaj sekund. Odliče, Frenki! Pitanje. Je se može odavde desnom stranom, tu iza kuća, proći tenkom?
Asking the squad leader here if we can... If we can go to the right side.
Ajde, teraj napred.
Možda glupo pitanje, ali na krovu ovdje ima SPG-91, jel to naš? Jer kako gleda ne bi rekao.
Momci! Ej, na vrhu garaže imate bestrzajac. Teraj pravo, ispod njega.
Da, razumijem sve.
Jebem ti!
Dobro sam ga vidio. Mrtav, skinut, to je to.
Jebem ti život! Bestrzajac na krovu garaža.
Kulira čovjek lagano dole, niko ništa ga ne pita.
Da!
That's a hostile SPG-9 up there. Skinut je, mrtav gore.
Jebem ti život.
Slušam, doviđenja dalje.
Jedinica sluša.
Still I'm awaiting further orders, but that was a hostile SPG-9 up there.
Ali u daljinu.
Ilija! Kažem da obrate pažnju na krovove, čovječe. Prošli smo tu 100 metara dalje, nismo vidjeli bestrzajac. Nisi prošao Ilija na radiju.
Man, that SPG-9 could have been the bane of our existence, but luckily I spotted him. Whew.
Izađi na put malo.
Obustavi posviti. Idi paralelno sa pešadijom.
Izravnaj prema dole. Dobar.
I'm gonna go parallel with the infantry on the right side. I don't see the infantry anymore though, but can have a guess as to where they are. Is this stuff ahead of us cleared out? It's not. Okay, these are right side.
Malo nazad. Malo me strah. Uvijek puća nazad.
Nisi prošao još jednom?
Uvijek puća nazad.
Još?
Dobar, dobar.
Cer 3, situacija na uporištu 8. Cer zavalu.
Prošlo nešto pred nas. Nazad. Nazad, 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 nazad. Nazad, nazad.
Vidim. Sa desne strane skroz, opet verovatno na krovu nešto.
Da.
Sa visine je došlo, vidio sam granatu kako pada. There's another SPG-9, probably from up here or up here. It has a height advantage over us.
Jer na prijem. Još neki bestrezajac iz pravca stare pilane. Negdje iz tog pravca. Negdje kod markera Igman 1. Cer zavalu, AFK 2 minuta.
Za 2 se vraća.
Važi. Da, važi, važi. Daj mi ganera samo ako možeš za ne daj Bože. Never mind. Alright, we're gonna be AFK for about 2 minutes. If something interesting happens, I'll cut to it, but I don't think so. And we're on the move again, folks, after a short break. We're moving up this same street up until we reach these bunkers right here.
Još. Još. Raskrsnice ove za desno. Stani tu.
And hold here.
Je li to nešto blizu nas sad?
Mislim da je granata ručna bomba, obično ispred.
Ovo nije bomba bila.
Minobacači.
I ovo nije bomba bila.
Minobacači neki 50 metara ispred nas tu. Iza ovih kuća što vidiš tu s desne strane.
Nazad.
Mortar fire.
Desno.
Stani. Jel vidiš nešto?
Ne vidim neprijatelja, ništa ne.
Ter, zavalu.
I don't see any hostiles, but... Well, that could change. Oh, there are definitely hostiles in there. That was not cleared out. This was, though. Let's see if I can spot something on the side here. Third-person view, probably not. No, they've taken cover.
Cer 3, jeste vi to ispred pešadije? Ona pešadija navuče marker. Cer za Igman 2. Nek Igman 2 ažurira marker svoj. To je to. Cer traži dozvolu za dejstvo po objektu Stara Pilana. Jel dozvoljeni top?
Waiting for permission to start laying down fire on this set of enemy fortifications and buildings next.
To je to, čuvajte pešadiju.
Daj me 2 metra napred. Ani? Nazad.
Same drill as before, as I'm sure you know.
A nisam mogao da ne opalim.
Pa, normalno. They said I couldn't resist firing on it. Like, yeah, of course. I mean, look at it. It's a prime target for... imaš metu gore. Tamo gdje si gađao. Izbjegao sam. Me čuješ?
Šta ima tamo?
RRB gore, tačno gdje je pala granata, malo pre vrh...
Daj me tamo. Izmiri.
Tu je bio.
Sad ga više nema.
A jesam ga izbjegao ku Matrix, ono, samo okrenuo ramenom, ono, u zemlju pored nas upala. Oh, man, I managed to dodge that like it was in the Matrix. Just swung a bit to the left, so it buried itself in the dirt.
Bok nam je čist. Što ovi omašaju? Pa pogledaj ti di ove padaju od naših.
Da. Our artillery conducted a fire mission, but they missed by God knows how much. I mean, they're hitting something like over here. Funny enough, if you zoom in, there's a thin little line of the original map that you can see that's not been blocked out. Oh, that's kind of funny. Look at that. It goes all along the borders of the map there.
I se možeš zaletit iz zaleta srušiti ovo drvo što je ispred nas.
Najlaganije. Hoćeš ovo sa krošnjom ovo ispred, mislim ovo zeleno skroz, da.
Nazad, nazad.
Da.
Gas nazad.
Da. Ask me if I can knock down that tree by ramming it very quickly and then reversing immediately. That's exactly what we've done. I dalje pali na isto mesto. Man, the artillery's really missing the mark. They're still hitting the same, like, whatever thing that they've calculated down there. Excuse me just for a second, I have some messages from someone. No? Alright, nothing too important or relevant.
Znaš li šta? Idi ti lijevo na put. Obiđi ove zgrade. S lijeve strane.
Dobro.
Obiđi ovu zgradu. Ruši zid.
Ne može. Od prvo mi zaleta, ali nešto mi se čini da ne može.
Ne. Prođi tu. Cer da pijem. Negativno. Mi smo paralelno s vama, na našem markeru. Čujemo se. Dobro, a kod vas? I nemojte. Obiđi tu zgradu kako god znaš. Provjeravam. Momci, jel vi dejstvujete sad? Nemoj, po našima ste tu.
Moram s te strane, ne možeš tu.
Može. Čekaj. Pokreni kapilanika desno. Do 90. O.
That's friendly infantry up ahead. We're moving parallel with them, essentially. And we just fired off another shell in the general direction of that. I believe that's a sawmill or something like that.
CR3, jeste vi to dobili? Jeste vi u demu? U dimu? Ponovi, jeste vi to u dimu?
Jesu, ulazim u 105, vidim ih ja odavde.
Okej.
And we see them, there's the other armored unit. C3 down there. Azimuth 105, roughly.
Slušam. Pići na dopunu.
Razumem.
Leti.
Izvini. Greška.
Cer za avalu. Cer za avalu. Cer 3 je otišao na dopunu.
Gurnut ću napred samo da može da prođe cer ovde. Cer 3 test. Excellent, we got out of the tank, misclicked. Wanted engine off instead of get out, but yeah, you get the point.
Tere pravo. Ne, izvini, lijevo. Tak, pravo.
Continue straight.
Stani.
Hold.
Odvoji se tu, pravo, desno, se odvoji. Tu kod naših, pa skreni desno. Čekaj, stani. Momci, može malo?
Sorry.
Ajde, tere. Vozi desno.
Uf, lag samo malo.
Dobro.
Visi od tenka gore.
Savjetujem da uđeš, padaju gallery okolo, čujem. Advising him to get in, because I can hear shrapnel falling all over the place.
Idi tu, uđi na ovaj lijevi put. Stani. Nazad. Eno i gore. Ruši malo drveća, jebe mu. Slušaj, umjesto se okreni još malo desno. Dobar, naprijed. Ajde.
Još.
Ruši i tu brezu ispred. To, nazad.
Naši iza mene.
Stani.
Skloni se ti iza tenka, pa... To.
Stani.
Evo ti ga na vrhu gore. Vidiš mu šlem kako viri na vrhu gore.
A vidim, nije to.
A nije, dobro. Mrtav je taj Franjo.
Koliko imam? Neki, koliko još imam municije na drški?
45.
Nema više redenika.
Ne. Neću ti trošiti, htio sam samo jedan.
Ne, okej. Cer na prijemu. Obustavljeno. Da. Da su uzeli dopunu. Bov.
Excuse me?
Cer zavalu.
Okay, let's hear this out first.
Cer 3 da su izdani artiljerci uzeli bov njihov.
So, allegedly, what's coming down the wire is that the artillery team has taken command over one of our reserve vehicles and is now using it. Supposedly to get to somewhere. This is the information that we've received.
Sačekajte, momci, da vidimo. Evo, provjeravaju.
Oh, we're gonna confirm that, but what the frickin' hell?
Pa čekaj, su artiljerci uzeli bov ili?
So, is it the artillery crew that took it?
Artiljerci uzeli bov.
Once again, the artillerymen have confiscated our vehicle and are now driving it somewhere with some unknown purpose.
Joka. Ste čuo ovo sad?
Ja slušam, prevodim za ovaj video I ne verujem. It just told me, did you hear that? I'm like, yeah, I heard it and I'm translating it for the, for you guys, for the audience, and I don't believe it. So they just took it. They just confiscated it.
Jeste provjerili?
Did you check? This is him asking command.
Znači, ladno su uzeli bov. Ladno artiljerci uzeli bov.
Pa ne, nas da nema, treba nas izmisliti, majke mi. They took it, yep, they just confirmed over the radio. I want to hear that conversation.
Da bi Bajo bi rekao, srpska posla.
Ja moram da čujem kako je zvučalo ovo između Avala I artiljeraca. Artiljerija ovde Avala, da li ste vi konfiskovali tuđi bov I oni se javljaju I kažu da, šta je? Gospoda, jesmo.
Šta je neki problem?
Ne razumem, ne vidim problem. They just confirm it. You understand? High Command just got on the horn with the artillery crew, and the artillery crew just went, yeah, we stole the armored vehicle. As like, don't? No? Je li artiljerija na karti?
Da.
Pa vidim, kreće se neverovatnom brzinom taj marker. Eno I kod UP6.
Kakva gospoda.
Here they are, this is the artillery. Još i vuku markir uredno, molim lepo.
Gospoda.
You saw the marker just make a sprint down here. They've parked their vehicle over there. Oh my god.
Oni su u Trocevcu. Drugom.
Ne mogu.
Dalje koriste naš.
Yes, sir, they are inside the APC, the other one. Yes, they are still inside it. No, we were unable to convince them to get out. Oh my god, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure... I don't know. I'm sure if someone had told them to get out of the vehicle, seriously, they would have gotten out. This isn't a case of insubordination or anything like that. I'm pretty certain that there is some communication between them and High Command that we haven't heard. But from our angle, this is what it looks like, and it's the funniest thing ever, I swear to God.
Kakav gospodin. Znači...
Who is it? I need to know. Who's the, Ice Danilo Baća. To su artiljerci.
A Ice je normalan.
Sad, ali je komandir artiljerije ovdje isto.
Da.
To je sad pitanje. Gde je tu u kom grmu leži zec, znaš?
Ja imam
Imam osnovanu sumnju.
Ja imam osumnjičenog.
So I'm just reading off the list of the artillerymen. There's 3 of them. And you heard their call signs. Now, for one of them, we know he's a great guy. He's an outstanding guy. And he is the commander of the artillery regiment, or the artillery team as well. The other 2 I'm not quite so sure about. I have a suspect. But he is their commander. What exactly happened? Oh my god. Ooh.
Znači... Ovako šta...
Oh god. My face hurts genuinely from all the laughing, like... Ugh. Alright, I think that's the end of the mission here. I mean, by the looks of things, everything's been cleared out, apart from the hospital over on G13.
Slušam.
He's listening. Let's see what the orders are going to be.
Pričat ćemo na debriefingu.
Ajde prenesi za gledalce klipa, samo da im kažeš šta je rekao.
Znači, samo su...
So...
Kaže da je naš drugi bov na markeru.
Our second vehicle is on its marker.
Radili stvarno artiljerci.
And that it was truly the artilleryman that confiscated it and drove it here. Okay, look. I cannot wait for the debriefing of this mission. Because it's gonna kick up a shit. Let's not say it. I just can't wait to hear it. Right? That's all. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to stream, record, or otherwise publish briefings and debriefings for the mission. They are kept within the community and for the members only. But you can imagine what's going to happen. Like, especially if you've had. I'm in shock, likewise. Especially if you have any experience with Arma 3 milsim communities, and you know how interesting debriefings can get when something this messed up happens, then you have an idea of what's awaiting them. Really, I mean, the silence is deafening at this point. Trenutak samo opština je ovdje iza nas, vidim.
Momci, terajte prema opštini.
Oh, we're heading towards the town hall, I believe, right? Tu smo.
Ruši ogradu, tu iza nas.
Pešadi je tu da ih ne povredim ako im padne.
Čekaj, aj sad. Opa, čekaj, ajde i ono dalje. I ono dalje.
Aha, sad ću krenem.
Ajde. Još. Čekaj.
To je to srušeno.
To. Izravnaj.
Tako je.
To.
Alright, there we go. It's cleared out the terrain for everything. Right, lovely. Okay, let me just bring up OBS really quickly. Awesome.
Podigni cijelo topa. Po 90 gore.
I can lower the flag from here, that's interesting.
Čekaj. Avala. Da mi dođemo sa lijeve strane tamo.
A nema potrebe, nema mjesta sad. Tu se vi krijete, gospod Franjo.
Ugasi vozilo.
Ajde, stani tamo.
CER 3 ugasi vozilo.
Ovo su ortjerci.
Da prođem iza.
Ovo zbog, braćo.
Ajde, izbaci glavu, uđu napolje.
Mare, izvini, brate, ja te ubio.
Smijem li ja ovdje?
Ubio, ja sam te ranio.
Momci, trenutak samo. Opi, izvinite, gospodine.
Pa evo će svi u kameru tamo.
Let's take a look at the camera. There it is. Now take a historic photo of a successfully finished operation in this town.
Bravo, ljudi.
Alright, congratulations everyone. Mission complete. There you go. Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you all next time. And if something particularly interesting happened with the artillery guys, I'll leave it down in the description below if I can. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Have fun. Take care. Bye-bye.